Hello po sa lahat. Welcome to my channel. Sa mga hindi pa po nakasubscribe, i-click nyo lang po ang subscribe, click nyo yung bell button and then select all for more updates. Maraming salamat. Hello everyone. In this video, you will learn all about addition of similar fractions. In other references, it's also known as addition of like fractions. So I'm Teacher Saldi. Welcome to my channel. So similar fractions, or also known as like fractions, these are the fractions in which denominators are the same. So we have three steps in adding similar fractions. So first is add the numerator. So if it is mixed number, you would add first the whole numbers. The second is to copy the denominator. And then lastly, simplify if needed. Later on, I will teach you how to simplify a fraction. For example, we have 1 over 5 plus 3 over 5. So, the first thing to do is add the numerator and then copy the denominator. So, we have 4 over 5. As simple as that. 2 over 9 plus 5 over 9. You are correct if you answer 7 over 9. 7 over 15 plus 4 over 15. That's correct. 11 over 15. And then lastly, 6 over 25 plus 13 over 25. That equals to 19 over 25. Or that is equal to 19 over 25. So when do we simplify? So we simplify if the final answer has an improper fraction. Always remember that. Okay? And then we also simplify if the final answer can be reduced in its lowest term. So always remember these two notes. Okay? We do this when we simplify. Example. Let's say 3 over 7 plus 5 over 7. Okay, that's correct. That's 8 over 7. So 8 over 7 is an improper fraction. So you can rewrite it as mixed number to simplify. But in other cases, when the direction wants to have improper fraction, so you do not simplify because 8 over 7 is the final answer. But mostly, improper fractions as the final answer is not considered. So this is why we need to rewrite it as mixed numbers. So 8 over 7 is also equal to 1 and 1 over 7. So if you do not know how to rewrite improper fraction as mixed numbers, you can browse again my video on introduction to fractions. So on the last part, we have the rewriting improper fractions as mixed numbers. Okay. Next example, we have 3 and 5 over 9 plus 2 and 8 over 9. So since we have whole number, we need to add them first. So 3 plus 2, and then later on we add the fractions. So 5 and 13 over 9. So again, we have improper fractions. We need to rewrite it as mixed number. So that's 5 plus 1 and 4 over 9. So we separate first the 5 and then rewrite 13 over 9 as mixed numbers. And then we can add 5 plus 1. Since 5 is a whole number, we can add it to 1 because 1 is also a whole number. So that is equal to 6 and 4 over 9. Another example. So we have 7 over 20 plus 9 over 20 equals 16 over 20. So in this fraction, we cannot rewrite this fraction into mixed number because this is proper fraction. But in this case, we need to reduce the fraction in its lowest term. So how is that? Note that dividing both numerator and denominator by the GCF or the greatest common factor to reduce the fraction in its lowest term. So I have also the video regarding the greatest common factor, and the LCM. So in reducing fractions to its lowest term, we need to have the greatest common factor. And then the LCM, we needed the LCM in simplifying or in adding or subtracting fractions or unlike fractions or dissimilar fractions. So later on, I will upload the video regarding dissimilar fractions. Okay? So the GCF of 16 and 20, we have 4. So we will divide numerator and the denominator by 4, or 4 is their greatest common factor. So 16 divided by 4, that's 4, and 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5. So 16 over 20 can be written as 4 over 5. That's the final answer. Okay? That's the simplified answer. Or you can simply write 4 over 5. So no need to divide 4 over 4. Okay? So you can divide 16 and 20 to the GCF mentally. So you can get 4 over 5 as the final answer. Another example, let's say we have 5 and 5 over 12 plus 2 and 1 over 12. So we have 7 and 6 over 12. Okay, so again, note that the GCF is 6. So GCF of 6 and 12 is 6. So we divide numerator and the denominator by 6. So we can get 7 and 1/2. Okay, so no need to write 6 divided by 6, 12 divided by 6. So you can simply write 7, we copy the whole number, and then you can divide it mentally. So 6 divided by 6 is 1, 12 divided by 6 is 2. Okay? Note that in simplifying, we rewrite improper fractions as mixed numbers and reduce fractions in its lowest term. Always remember these two, okay? Because they are very important. Next example, we have 4 and 8 over 15 plus 6 and 13 over 15. So 4 plus 6, that's 10. 8 plus 13 is 21. And then we copy the denominator. So again, so we can simplify because 21 and 15 is improper fraction. So that's 10 plus 1 and 6 over 15. Okay? So we have 10 plus 1, that's 11. So we have 6 over 15. So note that the GCF is 3. We divide both numerator and denominator by 3. Okay? So the final answer is 11 and 2 over 5. So that's all. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like every video and add your comments or suggestions. Thank you.